This is problem set A of Algebra 2, going over some of the problems in the homework just to help get you started here. I'm looking at number 16 right now. So first of all, if you remember PEMDAS, which is your order of operations, you have to do your order of operations that way, which means we're going to first of all look at our absolute value sign as kind of a parentheses. And we're going to do what's inside of there first to get rid of the absolute value sign. And we always do our multiplication before we do our addition. So let's go ahead and do our multiplication. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6 minus 3. And I'm just going to do this one little step at a time. And negative 6 minus 3 is negative 9 minus 2 squared. The absolute value of negative 9 is a positive 9, so this negative is that one. We changed our negative 9 here to a positive 9, took off the absolute value sign. This 2 is not in the parentheses, so we leave our negative sign there and we make that a 4, and that gives us negative 9 minus 4 is negative 13. So this one is number 20. So we've got parentheses and we've got braces, we've got all kinds of things in here. So let's start with the innermost parentheses first. So we got negative 2, and we'll do this one. Negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2, minus, we'll do what's in the parentheses here. Negative 2 minus 2 is negative 4. Then we'll do this parenthesis, and that'll be just a 2. Okay, so I just do one parenthesis at a time. I could have left this in parentheses, but it doesn't really matter. Negative 2, now let's start doing what's inside of here. I'm going to do my multiplication first. So this is negative 2 minus, I'm going to multiply these two, and I'm going to get negative 8. Okay, so negative 2 plus 8, negative and a negative. So I get a negative 2 times, that's going to be a 6. Whoops. And that gives me for an answer negative 12. So it's all about order of operations, which gives us a chance to jump up to number 26. And this one here is a little bit different because of the division sign. So what I have students do when they're dealing with a division sign, this long line right here is a division sign, is I have them do everything on the top and everything on the bottom until they get one number on the top and one number on the bottom, and then they can go ahead and do the division. So let's go ahead and do everything on the top first. So we've got, let's go ahead and simplify this one. Negative 2, we'll make that a plus 2 plus 8 minus 20, because again I do my multiplication before I do my addition and subtraction. And let's do the bottom. That's going to all stay the same, except we're going to multiply those and get negative 12. So this minus sign is this one, and then the 4 times negative 3 gives me this negative 12 here. And I like just doing one little tiny step at a time because it keeps me from making so many mistakes. Now, according to PEMDAS, it says we do our addition and subtraction if that's all we have left, and on our top that's all we have left. And it doesn't matter if you do all the addition first and then all the subtraction, or whether you start on the left hand side and do your addition and subtraction as you move across, and that's what I have a tendency to do. So I'm going to do these and get a negative 3 plus 8 minus 20. And this is going to be a 6 plus 12. Now I'm going to add those and get a 5, and I'm just going to leave my minus 20 there, and then I'm going to leave as an 18. So 5 minus 20 is going to give me a negative 15 over 18, and then that can reduce to 5 over 6. So that is it for some examples from problem set A.